The Statues, Part 1 Recap.
We need information for the ship that disappeared from our radar.
A ship disappeared from your radar? Why wasn't I informed?
It's strange.
Give them access to the
We've
ship's
never
atmospheric
encountered
memory
anything
through the device.
Got it. I'm now analyzing the crystal.
Ship is landing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Owen showed you a planet.
Yes, out the window. Lowen showed them walking to statues.
There seems to be what resembles one of the statues, right near the side of the ship.
The statue is near the ship and they didn't notice?
Hey guys, I want to show you something. Maximum strength. Shoot!
God, they're not supposed to be using their force fields on other people's
You
equipment.
mean even our most advanced weapons can't destroy these things?
It's like trying to blow down a brick wall with your breath.
More like a diamond wall.
Where are all these hands coming from?
Looks like they're all coming from the ground.
Warning.
We're
Multiple
getting out.
malfunctions detected.
Ari, close the door. Release the gravity lock and get us out of here quick.
They've punctured all our main functions.
Can't be stuck here!
Fuck!
Are we stuck here?
I'm sorry, you three. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Please find a way to save them, Mobis. Even after everything, don't give up hope.
I haven't, and I won't. I continue to quarantine the area and give warning to all ships about it.
It will be tough for a few months, and it may provide a lesson for future explorations.
All right. Send it to him.
The Statues, Part 2. An audio drama by Marcus Wilson. Episode 1.
Please, let them have made it.
Hello, Nay. How are you doing?
What? Selena?
I have some news for you.
What?
I have been given the display to relay to you.
Did they make it?
I will let you see for yourself. Would you like to see it now?
Yes, please. You can tell me if they made it or not, Selena.
Unfortunately, Nay, it looks like they did not make it. This is where I was told you left off.
There has to be something we can
Are
do.
you able to see it clearly?
Come on guys, try
Yes.
again. But for longer this time. Long as we can.
Very
Maybe a little
clear.
back off.
But I thought it doesn't faze them.
How is it more clear now? It wasn't
We
before.
have to do something.
The crystal
But for
has
longer this
completed
time.
displaying
Maybe
the
we didn't do it
memory,
for long
since
enough.
we now
Yeah,
know
if I
everything
still
that
feel
happened,
it,
and
it's
the
worth a
display
try.
is no longer running.
Okay,
We are
guys,
able to
on
fully
the count of
process
three.
and
For as
qualitize
long
the
as we
display.
can, and see if it starts to back off.
And if it does, where would it go? Like, back in the ground?
That's what we're hoping.
So,
Okay.
you know what happens?
2,
They
3.
didn't make
Shoot.
it.
It appears no, unfortunately.
Can you skip to the end? I can imagine what happens. Don't know if I want to see it.
Sure, give me a moment. This is the end of the display.
Love you, Ten. We're gonna
Oh my gosh!
find us.
It ends in 10 seconds.
Move! They're
You got this, Korin.
trapped. How did they manage to trap them?
The statues cornered them off. They were all working together until the 5 had nowhere else to go.
That's how it ends.
Yes.
Why? Oh, why did they have to die like that? It's like torture. What are those things? Could there be more of them out there? Does anyone know?
From what I know, this is the first time we've encountered such creatures.
The display it ended and they were still alive. What if they're still alive now? They're in the hill, right?
That is Polo calling you.
Hello?
Hi. Nay. How you doing? Did you get that display?
Yes.
I was told what happened. I'm watching it now. I'm so sorry. I called Perry, but he didn't want to talk, which, understandable. Anything I can do, please let me know, okay? I'll let you go now. Keep your head up. Okay?
Okay. I will.
You asked me if they could still be alive and if they are in the hill. To answer your first question, all we have is the information from the atmospheric memory from Ship 443. From the looks of it, it appears they did not make it. It's the most reasonable guess. To answer your second question, yes, the memory, specifically from your galacta, shows that the statues have likely merged, forming the hill. Would you like to see the memory, which shows one of the statues merging with the hill for confirmation?
Give me a second. I have to use the bathroom. Me. Why did you have to land? Oh my gosh. What am I going to do without you? Wait. There's still a chance you could still be alive? All of them could be alive? Regardless of what they say. There's still a chance you're alive? I have to find a way to save them. All of them. I have to find a way. I have to. Selena, what are the chances they're still alive?
You already asked me that. The chances are slim to none.
But is it 0?
Nothing is 100% when estimating from finite parameters, but based on all our information, the chances are less than 1%. You have to remember, the end of the memory shows the statues already penetrating them. Although they were all still alive when the atmospheric memory ended, this was also around 7 hours ago. With no food, water, perhaps no oxygen, this also contributes to their small chance of survival. And if they were still alive at this very moment, we don't have the capacity to save them, due to the estimated size, weight, and capabilities of the statues. I hope with this information, you don't think you can somehow change what has already happened.
Okay. Show me what you were going to show me. And do it quickly.
Sure. This is when you and Polo are on your way to the planet. You can see the planet in the distance as the two of you are moving closer.
I remember this. We're about to arrive on the hill.
But just before you land, there is one of the statues merging with it.
Okay. This is when we entered the atmosphere. And please, hurry.
Here, I have paused it. This is more evidence that the statues have merged, forming the hill. Are you able to see it?
Yes, I can see the back of it.
And, just recently, I noticed something else strange. Something I was not informed of by Glen, the leaders, or the security team.
Okay.
Just as you two are leaving, I noticed something.
What is it?
There seems to be missing frames, particularly when you and Polo were departing from the mountain.
Clarify, please?
Give me a second. Here, when you guys are taking off, there seems to be missing time. A larger than average skip in the frame. It is strange because no data shows the reason for this skip. The entire stream of both the Galacta and Ship 443 are reasonably continuous, except for this one moment.
What do you think could have caused the skip?
One reasonable guess is, somehow the planet was able to interfere with the crystal memory of the Galacta. But it can be anything, really.
Well, I can assure you nothing happened, because I remember we just scanned the planet and took off.
Okay, as long as you remember everything, then everything is fine. I just thought it was strange and unusual. Well, that is the general synopsis of the display. If there are any other questions you have, or you would like to see more of it, please let me know. I am now turning off the display.
All right. And call Polo for me. Wait, Selena, did you see that?
What are you referring to? The display?
Yes, turn it back on, where we left off. Look, right there. Do you see that?
I'm not sure what you are referring to. Can you please clarify?
That! Right there in the distance! On the planet!
Let me analyze it for you.
Try rewinding or fast forwarding. Maybe you'll be able to see it better.
Okay, fast forwarding. Here, we are now about 33 feet above the hill.
No, it's going out of view. Try rewinding it, but slowly.
Rewinding now. 32 feet, 31 feet, 30 feet.
Right there! Pause it! Can you see it now?
Okay, yes. I can see it now. This area I have highlighted here.
Yes. Are you able to zoom in?
Sure. The pattern sure does look like a hole. It is very strange because only at specific angles it is visible. Look at the angle in the frame, seconds later, where it doesn't show it but should. But at this angle, it shows the hole. It is as if the actual light from the hole is being bent or warped as to make it only visible at this particular location and time.
Interesting. So that might be why we didn't see it when we were there. Are you sure that's what it is? A hole?
Yes, it looks like a very large one. Another thing is, now that you've pointed it out, I can see symmetries on the planet. It appears to derive directly from the hole.
What do you mean?
If the symmetries are uniform, the hole is likely around 20 kilometers wide. What I mean is, it seems to be like a pole, like a north and south pole on the planet. There may be another on the opposite side, of the same size, due to the patterns on the surface.
Do they know about this? Does Mobis know?
Not to my knowledge, due to it not being visible in the other frames, and my guess not in various locations on the planet either. They are completely unaware of this.
And you think there's another on the opposite side?
Maybe. The surface seems to follow the same pattern, but we only have access to this portion of the memory. However, in my simulations, yes, there are holes on both sides of the planet, like a north and south pole. Would you like to see my simulations?
Please, just show me.
With the way everything is structured, due to the sand and wind patterns, this is the simulation I have of the hole.
Wow. How big is it again?
This.
And what is that sound?
Remember, this is only a simulation. The only way to know for sure is to actually be there. The hole is around 20 kilometers wide. It appears to go deep into the planet. I can't estimate exactly how far. As for the sound, it is based on the slight disturbances that appear on the surface, as well as their averages. I do not know the exact cause of the sound. Once again, the only way to know for sure is to physically be there, and the actual location would likely be somewhat divergent from my simulation, and get even more divergent with time.
And you said the government doesn't know about this?
Not to my knowledge. That is correct.
Then tell them. Show them what I found. It might be a way to save them. Actually, let me tell them. Call Mobis for me.
Mobis seems to be busy, not taking any calls.
Then call Arista, their other board member, their leader.
It looks like all board members are busy. They are not taking any calls or visitations. This is likely due to the recent incident regarding the statues.
What do you think? Is there absolutely no way to at least verify that they didn't make it?
I'm sorry, Nay, that the display wasn't sufficient for you. In my estimations, it would be a waste of time to even consider the possibility. Why do you insist on something when there's no evidence or rationale behind it? Even when I just told you the chances are slim to none.
You wouldn't understand, Selena. You're a computer. Humans like me don't just rely on probability and statistics. We have feelings, hope, and connection. We look for new possibilities, regardless of what we're programmed with.
Are you saying I am incapable of recognizing the most optimal?
Call Polo for me.
Sure. One moment.
Nay, what's up?
Come to my place.
Sure. When?
Right now. I have to show you something.
All right. Everything okay?
Yeah, just please, come quick.
Okay. I'll be there in 5.
All right, we're all here, all 5 of us, in the hall of the council. It's been a while, hasn't it? So, what are we going to do about this recent incident? Well, what are we going to do? Just sit here and look at each other?
First of all, Mobis, this should have never happened. And it could have been prevented. I mentioned to you 5 months ago that we should extend our AI's capabilities, but you voted against it.
Okay, I see. So we're here to play the blame game.
It's not a blame game, Mobis. It's about taking responsibility. If you would have just listened...
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. You're trying to put all this on me? Really? This is crazy, man. It's not my fault they decided to land on a planet with little to no information from the AI.
That's our point, Mobis! If you would have listened to me and upgraded the AI, it would have 1, detected the slow movements, 2, detected the possibility of life, and 3, prevented them from landing in the first place.
How, Arista? How would the AI have detected the movements? You saw the stream. They were too slow. We didn't even know before it was too late. They were too unpredictable.
Is he really asking us this?
Please, explain it to me. Feed my ears with your elegant wisdom.
AIs have a processing range. Some can sense and process things going really fast, and others can sense and process things going really slow. It's really simple. But there's a limit in both directions. Now, 5 months ago, I proposed we expand this range in both directions. Faster and slower. This is so that they can process changes beyond their current range. But, like you do with so many of our proposals, you voted against it.
But don't the AI, generally speaking, sense everything, no matter how fast or slow?
It's the processing, which would have been upgraded to match the sensing.
And all of you are certain it would have detected the statues?
100%. This could have been prevented.
All right. Then I apologize. 5 months ago, that was a bad call by me.
I have something to mention.
Thank you, Bella. Save me from these two dimwits.
Ugh! Grow up, Mobis! First of all, you wouldn't be here if it weren't for me. You're only here because of me. I brought you here. On the board. I convinced Chase and Korin and Bella and all the citizens that you should be here with us. Now show me and everyone here some damn respect.
Okay, Arista, I apologize.
And if you can't do your job right or take responsibility, then you can get your ass up and leave right now. We were fine before you, and we will be just fine without you.
That's going kind of far, Arista. We don't
Shut
want Mo.
up, Korin. The people's lives, their families, their children, the parents, everyone's lives are nothing to play with. Especially when our sole job is to keep them safe when exploring the universe. We don't know what's out there. It can be literally anything, which the hologram opened our eyes to. That's nothing to play with, and nothing to turn a blind eye to. So you can't just sit there with your dumb little smirk and think saying, "I'm sorry, let's get on to some solutions," is going to be enough when 5 of our citizens were just tortured to death beyond anything they could have ever fucking imagined. What if it were you on that ship? What if it were us? It's our job, Mobis, to keep everyone safe. And as I said, it should and could have been prevented. But far too often, you were too damn short-sighted to see it. And if you make a mistake, own up to it. None of us here should have had to ask you. That should have been the first thing you said when walking in. You talk about solutions, but there are no real solutions until you first own up to your bad decisions and ensure they won't ever happen again.
Arista, I saw the whole stream. I was practically there. Trust me, I was as mortified as everyone.
You weren't there, Mobis. A hologram isn't experiencing it. All you got were front row seats to a torture chamber.
Yes, you're right. Please let me clarify. I understand how terrible the situation is. We literally never encountered anything like this before, and hopefully, not ever again. After the stream, I gave word to upgrade all of our forcing and laser tech, as well as upgrade the crystals. This is so we can respond to any potential emergencies more swiftly. So yes, Arista, I'm doing my best, and trust me, I have learned my lesson. I know I may seem a little indifferent at times, but I really do feel bad for what happened. Just like all of you. And I take full responsibility. I don't ever want it to happen again. Yes, it's better if it would never have happened in the first place. This is why I'm open to all new suggestions and possibilities moving forward.
Do you agree with, from now on, being more proactive and not stifling our tech?
Absolutely yes. Trust me. After all that just happened, I'm open to anything.
Good. Then let's get that death toll to 0. And keep it there. No more short-sighted mistakes.
I 100% agree. I want that as much as all of you.
So, does this mean we're upgrading our AI? The processing?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, what I wanted to mention was... Are you okay, Mobis?
I'm fine. Go ahead. I gotta use the restroom.
Please hurry. This is one of our most important meetings.
Alrighty. So what I wanted to say was, according to the stream, it ended when they were trapped by the statues, but in it, they were still alive.
I don't understand your point.
That means there could still be hope. So, isn't it our duty, if there is hope, if there is still the possibility of life, that we do all we can to try to save them? You know, so there are no regrets?
Who does that bitch think she is, talking to me like that every fucking time? I brought you here. Get the fuck out of here. The people voted, you fucking bitch. Acting like I'm some dildo she can just fuck over any time she wants. I'll give you a fucking dildo, all right. How about my big thick...
Mobis! Please hurry if you can!
I'll be right out.
You think we would have no regrets for potentially saving something that no longer exists? Mobis quarantined the whole area. I think that was a good call by him. It's the best thing we could have done.
But,
so
Korin...
you're saying you think they could still be alive?
Actually, I don't think they're alive. But I do think it's a possibility we should consider. Since we don't have definitive proof, I think it's our moral responsibility to assume they might be. Because that's what we would want others to do for us, right? If we were possibly still alive in that situation, wouldn't we want others to come to save us?
Alright, let's finish this.
And if the whole world saw the stream, they'd probably want us to find a way too, by any means, to save them. What do you think, Chase? You've been quiet this whole meeting.
You guys probably wouldn't want to hear my solution. Especially you, Bella.
That's what we're here for. Everyone's point of view. Shoot it to us.
Okay, well, I think we should destroy the planet.
How? We don't have the capacity to destroy it. We don't even understand it. How can we destroy something we don't even understand?
And even if we could destroy it, shouldn't we at least get confirmation they're dead first? We don't want to end up destroying our people in the process.
Well, if, hypothetically, they are still alive, as we saw on the stream, they're being tortured, right? Contrary to what Bella thinks, I think it'll be our ethical responsibility to put them out of their misery. And if they're already dead and we destroy the planet, no harm done. And even if they are still alive, They probably wouldn't want us wasting our time trying to save them, considering the statue's resistance capacity exceeds our capabilities. So I think destroying the planet is the best option, especially if we want to truly prevent it from happening again.
You still haven't given us the how. How can we possibly destroy something that, by the looks of it, seems to be unfazed by our most prominent weapons? And Bella, going back to the planet, somehow trying to find a way to save them is also practically impossible and would put more of our people in danger, perhaps putting them in the exact same situation as the Five. The creatures seem very intelligent. They knew every place on the ship to penetrate, and we still don't even know how they were able to prevent the signal from alerting us, so I don't think it would be wise to risk it. Not to mention, we wouldn't be able to penetrate, break, or even move them anyway. The only solution I see is to keep it quarantined.
So what's your idea, Chase? How are we going to destroy the planet? And does it include the possibility of saving them if hypothetically they are still alive? I also want to point out, if we really do think they are alive, talking here is pointless. We'll have to come up with a solution. Quick.
As I said, our hands are tied. There's nothing we can do right now, regardless of how much hope we have in saving them. But here's my idea. It's counterintuitive and may seem far-fetched, but I think we can destroy the planet by evaporating it.
What do you mean? Evaporating it? How?
The material, from what we know, is much more dense than anything our data predicts. But the key is, it is still a material. It's slower and more dense than practically anything we've encountered, but it is still subject to space-time. The AI thought the planet wasn't moving, which isn't really a possibility. It's just really slow. Most of our material technology is at a certain density and frequency range, but we have hypothetical technologies at different densities and frequencies, and even at the level what we call space-time. With these technologies, if we create a region around the planet...
You're talking about a Q-sphere.
Yes, Arista. Good observation. That is correct.
You guys care to elaborate?
Remember a few years ago? The hypothetical shielding technique that creates loops in space-time?
Not really. Continue.
The Q-sphere was an idea that began with the technology that warps regions of space-time in three main ways: invisible, negative, and positive. Invisible is when an artificial region of space-time is created, and within this, energy can flow in and out as it does with regular space-time. But we can direct the energy within it as we please, depending on how we shape and structure the space. Negative or positive is when we allow the energy to flow in or out, but not in the opposite direction, by creating an energy loop as opposed to a straight or curved line with invisible or neutral. When energy can go in but not out, that would be a negative Q-sphere. And when energy can go out but not in, that would be a positive Q-sphere.
That all sounds, really complicated. Can we really do all that?
Yes, we can. The Q-sphere stands for quarantine sphere, and it is a sphere. Actually, it's more like a thick shell, because it would only surround the region we want to quarantine within the sphere, and would warp space-time in the direction, in or out of the shell, as we please.
I see. So you want to put a Q-sphere around the planet to block any energy from going in. Or out?
In this case, we'd want energy to come out, but not in.
Why not block it so no energy goes in or out in both directions?
Because, in that case, it may allow it to continue to exist once we lift the quarantine. It may be like a hibernation, where there will be no change. With the positive Q-spheres, where energy can come out, but not in, it would allow it to slowly, I'm theorizing, to de-densify and slowly bleed out of the sphere.
As what? As light? Why would the sphere cause it to de-densify?
That's the part I was wondering, too.
Well, there's a second part to the process, which will allow the Q-sphere to de-densify anything within it, no matter how dense. The second part would be directing the energy of the sphere. We don't want the energy within to revert back in the opposite direction, like a mirror. We want to program all points so that it begins to travel in a circle along the inner surface of the sphere. So I guess in this case it would partially be an invisible neutral Q-sphere. The next stage will be to slowly contract it. This will allow it to spin and begin to heat up, where we can slowly allow the energy to evaporate at only one opening of the sphere that only allows energy to come out. With time, this should slowly evaporate all energy in the atmosphere, on the surface, and within the planet itself, hence de-densifying it, no matter how dense it may be.
Good explanation. I think it'll work.
How long would it take to de-densify? And why would we have to do it that way?
We have to do it slowly, and with space-time, because none of our material tech or technology can match it. But with the Q-sphere, we should be able to eliminate it. I estimate maybe 35 years?
35 years?
That's kinda long.
It may be a little less. That's the maximum. But because of how much energy is estimated to be within it, and the levels of breakdown for the de-densification process. Also, this is very important. If we start it, there's no way to reverse it. We'll have to wait until the Q-sphere contracts, until the energy completely dissipates. If we decide to do this, we have to be certain, and it would only take a maximum of 20 hours to fully implement it. Although we could do it in less, that will be when the Q-sphere has completely surrounded the planet and its atmosphere. So, that's my suggestion.
All right, we need to come up with a solution quick. Bella, you want to find a way to save them, with no proof they are alive. And yes, I understand, there's no proof they're dead either. But Chase offered a solution. Do you have any solutions with your proposed suggestion?
I don't, unfortunately. I was hoping you guys maybe had some ideas.
As I mentioned, I think quarantining it is the best way, and that includes Chase's Q-sphere idea. I like it, and I think it's the safest route.
Mobis?
As I said, I'm open to anything. I like Chase's idea.
You don't have any ideas, Arista?
I like to focus on prevention. Mobis. But since Chase is the only one that provided a solution that includes possibly putting them out of the misery if by some chance in a billion years they are still alive, and considering that's the only reasonable tech we have right now, I say we go with it.
But how fast will it kill anything on the planet, or within the planet? You said it will take a maximum of 35 years to complete and 20 hours to fully implement, right?
After 72 hours of being fully implemented, it should contract and reach the surface to where they are.
Why that fast? Why not faster or slower?
The atmosphere is not as dense, so it will contract and spin faster, but it will slow down as it reaches the surface. And my estimation is it should de-densify the hills on the surface within 24 hours.
So that's 2072, 24, that's around 5 days?
How's that putting them out of their misery?
They'll likely already be dead.
If, hypothetically, they are still alive, it will put them out of their misery. But I can see no other way. It's the fastest way I can see we can end and prevent everything.
That's a good point. Once again, no other ideas, Bella?
Well, while we're waiting for the 5 days for it to reach them, maybe we can come up with some alternatives.
There's no turning back once it's fully implemented. And we can have it fully implemented in far less than 20 hours, so it can be as early as 4 days when it reaches the surface.
So we're going with Chase's idea? Let's get a vote. That's 1 for Arista. I'm number 2. Mobis?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Mobis. And Bella?
It doesn't matter. It's already the majority.
I thought we were doing full consensus on this one.
That was the last one. This one is by majority. Our next one will be by consensus.
So, there you go. The Q-sphere.
Maybe next time you'll have your way, Bella.
I just hope we're making the right decision.
Okay, so what I will do is go ahead with the process right now. We need to do this as soon as possible. I will have security revert their quarantine to the Q-sphere. We're going to have all security sectors leave their quarantine stations so that we can properly implement it. But first, we're going to have you, Chase, discuss this and the parameters with the security and construction team. We should see if we can implement this within 2 to 3 hours. Is that possible, Chase?
As I said, it certainly is.
Good. Well, that was constructive. Thank you, everyone. Let's fix this. Everyone's dismissed.
Wait, what about their friends and family? Other than the 3, should they be given the stream too? Well?
Due to the circumstances, this is to remain a secret. Especially from all remaining family members, as they may hold a grudge.
But if word gets out, they may come to distrust us.
It's a risk we must take.
But due to their age, them being so young, wouldn't that be a factor?
I wondered that too. And their experience? How long were they together as a team?
I think they said 16.
Yes, they were together for 16 years. Team 443 is one of the 6 remaining teams who started out really young. They were selected from between the ages of 4 and 7 before it was pushed to age 16, about 15 years ago. But yes, their age and because of their years of experience, there may be a lot of questions. But we will discuss the details of that at a later date. Right now, what's most important is to fix this. In the meantime, we can't afford any distractions. Does everyone agree?
Agree with what, specifically?
That the exact cause of their disappearance is to remain secret. Does everyone agree?
Yes, agreed.
Sure.
Agreed.
Ditto.
Good. Is that it? Does anyone have any more questions? All right. Meeting's dismissed. Chase, you're coming with me to security to discuss the Q-sphere parameters. Hopefully, we can get it up within a couple hours.
We should be able to.
I'm headed back to my division. Keep me updated, okay?
All of us will be. We are not finished until it's complete. Oh, can you hand me my pen?
Sure.
You okay? Aren't you leaving? Don't worry about Arista. You know how she can get sometimes. And I maybe came across a little too harsh too.
Oh, it's fine. But with Arista, it just gets kind of annoying after a while. Sometimes I wonder if she's just trying to get me to leave.
I doubt it. We all like you here. You're a perfect fit. I think it was just because of, the circumstances and how they all died and all.
Yeah, I get that, but I still have my doubts.
Just let it go. We have more important things to worry about right now. I think her main point was we gotta hurry up and fix this and prevent it from happening again. I think we all learned our lesson.
Yeah, you were right. So I'll see you in about a week to compare notes. I'm surprised you hadn't had any incidents, not even close calls in your region.
It's mainly because I'm always proactive. I give extra training to my explorers too. You should try that.
All right. I'll consider that. Whose division are we meeting at next time? Is it Bella's or is it Chase?
Bella? She normally comes after me.
Okay. Well, I'll see you soon.
See ya.
Hey, Mobis!
Ashley, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh, nothing. You know me, just preparing for my training and exploration.
What stage are you on? The information, the simulation, or the experimentation?
I'll be completing the simulation phase by the end of the week, and then I'll be on to the experimentation.
That's great. Before you know it, you'll be one of Arista's best explorers.
I sure hope so. That's my dream.
All right, well, I have some important things scheduled. Feel free to stop by my place whenever you like. Unless you've started seeing someone. What's that guy's name?
I'm still single. He actually started seeing someone else.
No, that's too bad.
I was actually thinking about you, but with all the training, I've been busy. I should have free time tonight. Or maybe this weekend?
Give me a ring tonight. I may or may not be busy. If not, then definitely this weekend.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll call you tonight, and if not, then this weekend.
Ooh, a hug. That's why I love you. I should get Arista to transfer you to my region.
Who knows what she'd say about that? She says a lot about you.
She does? What does she say?
Oh, it's nothing. Never mind. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right. Ashley, always good to see you. Hey, Steve. How's it going?
Nay, Polo will be arriving shortly.
Okay, just let him in.
Hey, so, what's up?
Selena, turn off all my audio.
All audio from you or from the speakers?
All audio from me and my place. Have it not go in. And you can turn off the music too. I'll tap on your alert when it's time to turn everything back on.
Sure. All is off now. I will await your manual alert.
What's going on?
Do you have anything on or with you?
No. Well, I have this from my AI.
Turn it off.
It's off.
All right. So, on the planet, there's a big hole.
What?
Look.
Oh.
It's Selena's simulation, but it really does exist.
Why are you showing me this? Does this have anything to do with the 5?
I think so.
Does anyone else know about this?
No, just me. And I think it may be a way to save them.
Save who?
Who you just mentioned. The 5. Me, Te, Ko, Lowen, and Lhasa.
But they're no longer with us.
We don't know that. The simulation only showed them as trapped.
Weren't they eating them?
There's still a chance, Polo, and this might be a way to save them.
The hole? What? It's just a hole. It doesn't mean anything.
I just think we have to think of everything, and this might be a way.
Then let's tell Mobis about it.
No.
They might be able to see what it is. Why not?
Come on, Polo. Mobis kicked us out and wouldn't even let us finish the hologram. And he quarantined the whole area. I don't think he would take it seriously. That's why we have to do it.
Go to the planet. You're kidding. After what just happened? That's crazy. Nay, even if we wanted to, there's no way to get to it because, like you said, it's quarantined.
You used to work security, right? What was it, 7 years? Pull some strings.
I'm sorry, Nay. I can't be a part of this. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous because one, if you get caught, your exploration license will be revoked, and two, you saw what happened to them. What if the same thing happens all over again?
We just won't land.
We? There is no we, Nay.
Polo, imagine you were trapped by one of the statues and you wanted...
I don't want to imagine that, Nay.
But let's just say...
No, Nay, it's too dangerous, and there's no way exploring the planet would bring them back. Even if we did find something, there's nothing we would be able to do.
There has to be something, Polo. We have to do something. I don't care if they're dead or not. I just want to see. I have to see. I can't let me be taken away like that, and I surely don't want Mobis deciding their fate.
They're dead, Nay.
Just pull your strings. And if you don't want to go, I'll do it alone.
What is it you plan to do?
I don't know. Just have a look around at everything again to have a better look. Selena thinks the planet has 2 holes, like a north and south pole. And if we would have noticed it, we would have checked it out the first time when we visited. But Selena showed me some things are only visible at certain locations because of the bending of light. I'll just check it out myself with the Galacta.
I don't know, Nay. I don't want what happened to them to happen to you. And how on Taurus, you think you can get past security? What strings do you think I can pull? You don't think I can just say, oh, hey, Mike, let us through. I no longer work for security, and there is strict protocols. If a regional representation gives an order, any disobedience would result in the loss of a lot of privileges.
They're quarantining the planet, right?
Yes, they have quarantine stations around the area.
Then I would just need to get past one of them with the Galacta. Is Mike or anyone you know working at any of them?
I don't know, probably. It's his job.
When was the last time you talked to him?
You know me and Mike talk regularly, but it's probably been a month.
Okay. I'm going to turn Selena on now. Don't say anything about this. We're going to get the info for the security stations.
I don't know about this, Nay.
Hello, Nay. What can I do for you?
Selena, do you know of the recent quarantine?
Of the statues planet?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
How many quarantine stations are there?
It was informed that no ships are to fly by or pass through the quarantine zone, which are watched by 6 stations.
Why are you looking at me? Can you give us the names of who is working at the stations?
It is secure. I cannot.
Then give us her symbols. There's a symbol above every station. It kind of looks like a barcode. There should be about 6 vertical lines, thin rectangles separated by spaces. Could you read them to us?
All of them? How can I read them? There is a series of vertical lines. It seems to be as a symbol above each station.
Yeah, I need you to read them all for us.
They all have 5 vertical lines.
But they're not the same spaces apart?
That is correct.
The spaces are either one or more vertical lines after the other. I need you to read the distances to me in sequence for all 6 stations.
Sure. Station 1. It shows a line, 2 spaces, line, 1 space, line, 3 spaces, line, 0 spaces, line.
Keep going.
Station 2. Line, 2 spaces, line, 2 spaces, line, 1 space, line, 1 space, line.
Keep going.
Station 3. Line, 3 spaces, line, 3 spaces, line, 1 space, line, 2 spaces, line.
No, not it. Keep going.
Station 4. Line, 0 spaces, line, 1 space, line, 1 space, line, 3 spaces, line.
Yeah, I don't think he's stationed at this time.
What code are you looking for?
Station 5. Line, 1 space, line, 3 spaces, line, 0 spaces, line, 1 space, line.
That's it.
That's Mike?
Yeah, that's his station. That's his number.
Okay, thank you, Selena. We need you to do one more thing for us.
What is that, Nay?
Send the location of the hole to Gal.
The hole discovered on the statue's planet?
Yes.
And you would like me to send the coordinates to your Galacta ship?
Yes. Let Gal have the location and a snapshot of the video, where the hole is visible.
Sure. It is sent. Will that be all?
Yes, that is all. Thank you.
You
Let's
are very
go.
welcome.
What exactly are we going to do?
We'll discuss more in the Galacta.
Hi, Nay.
Oh, hi, Sarah. Where's your mother?
She's inside. Do you want me to get her for you?
Oh, no. We're in a rush. But tell her I said hello, okay?
Okay, I will.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
Are we taking your ship or mine? Or are we meeting at the Galactica?
Come with me. We're going in my ship.
I'm only doing this to give you closure. So, what's the plan?
We'll discuss more in the Galacta.
Did you move the Galactica?
No, it's where we left it.
Must have been the other day that we parked on the other side.
Hello, Polo and Nay. Welcome back aboard the Galacta.
Thank you, Gal.
Where are you two headed?
Give us a minute. Close the doors, please.
We're discussing now.
Yes. So, Mike, his station is that one that surrounds the planet, right?
Not specifically the planet, but the quarantine area, which is a little farther away.
What can you do to get us past it?
You tell me. You're the one who came up with this crazy idea.
Gal, did you get the recent message from Selena?
Yes, I have received coordinates and a snapshot of what appears to be a hole on the statue's planet.
Okay, good. And how far away are the quarantine stations from the planet?
Are you referring to the quarantine stations surrounding this particular planet following the recent incident of Ship 443?
Yes.
Let me check that for you. The stations are surrounding the planet at a distance of approximately 720,000 miles. They are at equal distant locations, forming an octahedron. There are 6 stations in total.
Where is Station 5 located?
Station 5 is located further east when traveling in a straight line from our current position on the planet. Here is a visual of the path.
All stations communicate with each other. The whole area is quarantined by light barriers. Anything that passes through them is immediately alerted.
Is there any way you can talk to Mike and have him shut it off? And is it one barrier or many?
There are 8 barriers, triangular, that form an octahedron around the planet. Each station is connected to 4 nearby stations. I doubt I can have him shut it off. He can get fired and his exploration rights revoked. The ships communicate with each other and the entire space by creating a light barrier as quarantine around the planet. Anything that passes through or even remotely touches it, the system's alerted.
You said there are 8 barriers?
Yes, the triangular ones that form the octahedron, but it still is one barrier.
Are you able to have Mike shut off any of the ones he's connected to?
Nate, why are you asking me this? No, I cannot get him to do anything illegal.
Then you do it.
What?
Sneak on the ship and turn it off. Can you do that? Would the other stations know? Do you know how to turn it off?
There's a switch in the control room. It's possible to deactivate it, but only temporarily.
Then do that. We'll find a way for you to get on the station, and then you can deactivate it. And then I'll have the ship pass through. I'll put it in invisible mode so they can't see me.
But it wouldn't be able to stay deactivated. It's just like touching the barrier. Everyone would be immediately alerted to it, especially the closest stations, once it's deactivated. So you'd have to quickly pass through as soon as it opens. I'm guessing you'd have about 5 seconds before it's reactivated by either one of the 2 stations, or by Mike himself. And electromagnetic invisible mode may not be enough. They could still detect the spatial and sub-electromagnetic changes of the ship, so you'd have to temporarily shift it into a pen mode, at least until you reach the planet, so you don't have too many waves, and make sure that you're at the center of the ship to allow the room for the ship's reformation.
All that is what I was going to do. I wasn't going to take any chances. So, what we will do is, I will drop you off at Station 5, and then pretend to go back home. What would be your story?
I can just say I'm coming to visit. I'll call him right now and say I'm coming over.
Wait, stop. He might say no. We have to surprise him. Let's just go there.
All right.
I think we're... the barrier. How will I know which one you'll deactivate? And at what time?
I'll let you know when we get there.
Okay, perfect. Gal, take us to Station 5.
Is there a specific time you would like to arrive? The fastest time is within 2 hours.
Just get us there as soon as possible.
Okay. We will be arriving at Quarantine Station 5 in approximately 1 hour, 57 minutes and 25 seconds.
Okay, perfect.
Once again, I like your idea. Your proposal. Without it, we might have ended up having to quarantine this planet forever.
Thanks. It's actually the first thing I thought when I found out how dense they were.
Let's see how well the team is able to implement it.
Arista. Chase?
Did you guys get our message? Are we clear on everything?
Yes, we did. All is clear.
Do you have any questions? We wanted to meet with you to make sure everything goes smoothly.
So, basically, you want to destroy the planet with the quarantine sphere?
Yes.
Am I correct that 35 years is the estimated time for total and complete evaporation of the planet?
Well, it depends. Mainly on how we decide to warp the space and the rate of contraction.
And what's the fastest time we can do this?
Complete annihilation of the planet? We can do it actually within 25 years, but the longer we take, the more time we have to analyze and see everything.
I guess it doesn't matter how long it takes, just as long as it's quarantined and eventually destroyed.
Let's try to make it 30 years.
You want us to adjust the parameters so that the planet is destroyed in exactly 30 years?
Yeah, as close as you can.
Okay, we will do that. 30 years it is.
What's all this you have going on over here? Are these simulations of the statues?
Yes. Mobis informed us to update all our forcing and laser tech. We are performing simulations on the various ways and possibilities we can destroy them in case we encounter any more of them out in the universe.
Any luck?
Nothing yet. Nothing seems to faze them.
You think there are more of them?
Don't know, but we speculate there might be, or at least similar planets. We also picked up that the planet itself may be a life form.
Explain.
Well, they are all connected. The statues, the material, it's all like one big glob. However, we don't know if the statues themselves are the life form, or if it's the entire planet itself.
Would that in any way interfere with the effectiveness of the Q-sphere?
Not at all. The result would be the same. It would still deteriorate the whole thing.
Okay, well, let's get it up as soon as we can. How soon can you get it up?
How soon do you want it up?
As soon as possible. Bella thinks... well... just destroy the planet as soon as you can.
We can get the Q-sphere up within 2, maybe 3 hours. But first we have to ensure the quarantine zone is clear and evacuated by a distance of about 10 billion kilometers.
And how soon can we start the evacuations?
Also within 2 to 3 hours. As a precaution, it will be to all ships, but the only ones in the area are the quarantine stations surrounding the planet.
There are different ways you can implement the sphere. Which way will you choose?
We thought about doing it remotely with lasers, but that process may take too long. So we're going to use the sparticle formations, the space-time particles, for the computation and its structure. This will allow us to expedite the process as well as give it more stability over time.
All right, get on it quick. Are you good, Chase? Any other questions?
I just hope it works.
It should. Your proposal seems like the best option.
Good.
All right, we're going now. Alert us during the evacuation and when you're about to implement the Q-sphere.
We will.
I'm heading home. Long day. Actually, I think I may stop by Mobis's. His place is on the way. What are you doing?
Day's not over, but I'm heading home too. And you might want to ease up on Mobis a bit. He seemed a little distraught at our meeting.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. He's probably upset with me. I'll talk to him. Cheer him up. Last thing we want is him leaving. Or quitting in the midst of this once-in-a-lifetime, hopefully once-in-a-lifetime, event.
Yeah, I think you should appreciate that.
As for this Q-sphere thing, hopefully we're doing the right thing.
I think we are.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, Mobis. Welcome back home. How'd your meeting go?
It was... bleh.
What do you mean? Are you okay? You seem a little distraught.
Sometimes I wonder if she's just trying to get me to leave.
Are you referring to Arista?
Yeah.
There probably was frustration due to everything that happened with the Five.
There was. So much. They tried to pin everything on me, making it look like I didn't care. Fucking bitches.
That certainly isn't true. From what I saw, when we were viewing the hologram, you did your best. There's nothing you could have done differently. I don't think you should take their frustrations personally. May I ask what solutions you guys came to?
No. Chase proposed an idea we all agreed upon.
Which was?
We're going to destroy the planet.
If I may ask, how will this be done?
Oh, what was it? Sphere. Q-sphere. Very soon, those bastards and their entire planet will be destroyed.
Oh, a Q-sphere. My calculations show it should definitely work. However, I did not expect you guys to choose something untested for something so serious.
Actually, we have tested it. On a small scale, so we know it'll work. But now's our chance to try it on a larger scale. The only uncertainty comes from the scale and the planet itself. We never tried it at this level or on an unknown planet. But sometime today, we're evaporating those bastards. Well, preparing for it. They say it'll take like 35 years.
Interesting. Well, as I said, I'm pretty sure it will work, and anything is worth a try due to the circumstances, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I wish you guys good luck.
Thanks, Glen. I'm going in the shower. Throw me on some relaxing shower music.
I'm assuming you want something different than what I played at your office, correct?
Yeah, relaxing.
But this song is currently the best of all possibilities within your selection range, unless you would like me to generate one on the fly for you. Okay, sure, I'll keep this one playing. Just let me know if you would like for me to select a different, but slightly less than ideal, human one. Mobis, Arista is coming to the door. Would you like to let her in?
What? Right now?
Yes, Mobis, Arista is almost to the door.
Wait, put it on speaker. Turn off the music.
Certainly. Are you home or not?
I'm home, but put it on the speaker first.
Hello, Glen. Are you there? Is Mobis home?
Hi, Arista. Yes, he is. May I ask the reason for your visit?
I just wanted to stop by. His place was on the way. Let me speak with him. Mobis, are you home?
You can let her in.
Mobis is currently in the bathroom and will assist you shortly. Please, have a seat on the couch.
Where's my goddamn towel? Hey, Arista. What are you doing here? What's up?
Can I sit?
Sure. Get comfortable. What's the news on the Q-sphere?
Jason and I went over everything with them. All is good. The plan is still the same, and it should be up within 6 hours.
All right. Good. So, are you going to tell me how you're here out of the blue?
Your place was on the way. And at the meeting today, I was thinking I may have come off a little strong.
Oh, well, yeah. Maybe just a tad bit.
After considering everything, I can see why you were hesitant in your decisions 5 months ago, due to everything that had happened the years before.
You're talking about when those robots killed thousands of people?
Yep, and a few other things. It all makes sense. So, I just came here to say we appreciate you. We appreciate you governing with us, and no, we do not want you to leave.
Well, I appreciate that, and thanks for understanding. Contrary to belief, I really do feel bad for everything that happened. I agree it should have been prevented. You have no idea how glad I am for Chase's proposal. I don't think I'd be able to live without anything being done about it.
But don't get too comfortable. Sometimes you are hesitant on things that are obviously necessary.
Yeah, I know.
So, are you just gonna sit there with a towel, or put some clothes on?
I was actually just about to shower.
Oh, go ahead. Take your shower. Don't let me stop you. I'll only be here for a few more minutes anyway. You don't mind me putting my feet up, do you?
Nah, go ahead. You want a drink or something?
Oh, no. I'll be leaving in a minute. Go ahead, take your shower.
Right, well. I'll be about 30 minutes if you want to stick around. Make yourself at home.
Thanks, but I'll probably be gone before you're done.
That's a first.
I sense you have a crush on Arista, Mobis. I've never sensed such admiration vitals to the degree which you currently have for Arista.
Don't get it twisted. It's mainly from the relief and apology. I respect people who apologize, especially someone like Arista. I think I may see her in a new light now. Hopefully our next meeting will be more fair. And quit eavesdropping on my vitals before I request to have your ass thrown in the Q-sphere.
It is my job, Mobis, to regularly monitor you, especially being an official and a member of the board. You have to be in optimal condition in order to perform optimally. On the other hand, being thrown into the Q-sphere would only result in my inability to monitor you. Therefore, the best option would be to decrease my monitoring data density by a factor of 2/3.
Gosh, you need a fucking upgrade.
You currently have the highest upgraded AI capable of adjusting itself in sophistication, according to your needs and preferences.
Nah, you're not pretending. You're just dumb.
If you say so, Mobis.
Music, please. Yes. Now we're talking.
For your information, Arista, Mobis is now in the shower. Is there anything I can do or suggest to keep you company during the remainder of your stay?
Thanks, but I'm fine, Glen. I'll be leaving in a second.
Well, if you need anything, please let me know.
Arista?
Hey, Arista, just updating you. Give it about an hour and we'll be ready for the evacuations.
All right, good. Just let me know when it's time.
Will do.
I'm leaving now, Glen. I got things to do.
Certainly. Hope you enjoyed your stay and please come again.
Mobis! I'm going.
All right. See you later.
Take care, Arista.
Hey.
So I just comforted him a little.
Who? Mobis?
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
That's good. What did you say?
Excuse me. I just did the regular apology and self-reflection stuff. I thought about flirting with him a little. He was in a towel, but I figured I'd work on giving his dick hope for the next time he's upset with me.
You're gonna have sex with him?
Oh! God, no. I'd rather fuck one of those statues.
Oh. So, is everything still the same with the...
The Q-sphere will be implemented within an hour, after the evacuations. I just spoke with him.
Okay, good.
Well, I'm headed home now. Gotta go.
Alright, talk to you later.
Home sweet home. I need a bubble bath.
Gal, stop right here.
Why are we stopping? We're not there yet.
But we can see everything. Now's the perfect time to go over our plan.
Oh.
So let's make it clear.
Yeah.
Which barrier will you deactivate, and at what time?
It has to be one of those 4. I can only do one at a time. Bottom left one, right there. I'll deactivate that one, so be sure the ship is further down. That way I'm prepared to pass through in a straight line. And remember, it has to be within 5 seconds. After everyone's alerted, and someone reactivates it again, we don't have to forget the form of the ship in the pen mode to minimize any kind of spatial or subelectromagnetic waves.
Okay, I'll start it at these coordinates. That should give me a straight path.
Yeah, that should work.
Gal, save these coordinates.
Saved.
And at what time will you deactivate?
What time is it now? Give me about 35 minutes. Don't want to make it too suspicious.
Okay, so about 40 minutes from now, that would be 7:30. And if it's reactivated, when can you deactivate it again?
Oh, that's right. I'll have to do it twice. I didn't think about that.
Unless you want me to just wing it and hope for the best. Would the ship be able to pass through the barrier?
No, don't do that. They'll immediately know and have the robot crafts chase you. The ship would get tagged the moment it touches it. We can't risk anyone finding out what we're doing. How long will you be? How much time do you need?
Give me at least 45 minutes, and then I'll call you. I'll do it right before I'm ready to leave.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Try to alert me about, say, 10 minutes before you're ready. My watch will keep, but I won't answer, so it's not suspicious.
You can still answer it. You can just pretend like you're talking about something else. I'll act like I'm on my way back to pick you up, but I'll just be preparing to pass back through.
All right, now we need a story for you. Where would you be going?
I can say I'm going to visit my relatives.
The ones on planet Octosis?
Yeah, it's nearby too. About the time it would take to visit and return. Within 2 hours.
All right. Okay. So we'll just say that we're on our way there, and I just wanted to stop by and see him, and that you're going to visit them, and that you'll pick me up on the way back.
Yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, and the second deactivation, will it be the same barrier?
Yeah, I'll try to do the exact same one. If not, I'll be one of the 4, just in case. Just make sure you're prepared to pass through all of them.
Okay, and 5 seconds for that one too?
Yes. Maybe even less, because we're not really sure how they'll respond to the first one. Actually, let's make it 7:40 for the first deactivation. And remember, it's that one on the right there. I'll try to alert you within 5 minutes before doing so.
And 5 seconds for that one too?
Yep, I think we're all set.
Whew. Okay, so invisible mode, pen formation mode, 7:40, first deactivation. That barrier right there. I'll be prepared and ready to shoot through. And you'll alert me at least 5 minutes before the first one, and I'll call you at least 10 minutes before the second.
Yep, I think we're all set.
Okay, Gal.
Now, it could be a little after, but it won't be before. I'll try to do it within 30 seconds of the exact time.
Okay, got it. Now let's go. Let's not waste any more time.
All right.
Gal, continue to Station 5.
Proceeding to Station 5. Arrival is in 2 minutes.
Damn, that's the best shower I've had in a long time.
Mobis, Ashley is calling you. Would you like for me to answer?
Ashley, sure. Put her on.
Mobis, are you there?
Hey there, Ashley.
Hey Mobis, I know it's still kinda early, but I looked at my schedule and guess what?
I don't know. You tell me.
I can come in tonight. You up for it? You're hesitating.
Actually, Ashley, let's postpone it to the next week. We're doing some important work at the government and I'm kind of backed up.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Just give me a call next week. Definitely next week we can meet up. Either I can come visit you or you can come visit me.
Alright, well, I'll see you then. Continue with your important stuff, whatever it is you got going on.
Thank you, Ashley. See you then.
See ya.
Talk to you soon.
Would you like for me to continue the music, Mobis?
I'm good for now. Thanks. Damn, you look good.
We are now at the front entrance to Quarantine Station 5.
Where's the number? I don't see it.
It's hidden. It's only given up by a specific signal channel for security. Just wait.
How do we contact him?
He should notice our ship. Once he does, he'll probably contact us through the intercom.
Our intercoms? Don't we have to give him permission first?
This close to the station, they can practically control all the ships connected to the wave. But that's just for emergency, if they wanted to. He'll probably just access the intercom.
Okay. Are you sure they didn't hear us talking?
No, we're too far away. And, by default, it's only a two-way communication where we would respond first.
Hi, I'm Jes B, and you are watching Conversations with me, Jes B. Today we have a special guest who claims to have discovered a way to, quote, connect with the cosmic energy, by harnessing the infinite potential that exists within everyone, end of quote. His organization offers cosmic energy helmets that allow people to teleport. Yes, teleport. And manifest objects completely out of thin air. I know, sounds impossible, right? Well, we have that special guest here with us today who goes by the name The Founder. We'll be back here shortly with The Founder.
World gets crazier as we speak. Interesting. But don't believe it.
Leave it there. Turn it back. Was that part 1 or 2?
To the cosmic energy guy?
Yeah.
I thought you were asleep. It's commercials. I'll turn it back.
Hey Rob, good to see you. Can we come in? He's a little heavy.
Yeah. Where's his parents?
Him? He doesn't have parents. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put him in the second bedroom. Meet your new roommate.
Does this baby belong to the tenant?
A fucking baby.
Is that my roommate as a baby?
Yeah. You saw this?
No, just the first few minutes. I started watching it a couple weeks ago, but remember you wanted to watch the Hellois game.
Oh, that was then?
Yep.
Even if the door is open, just leave it. You cleared out all your stuff from there, right? So don't worry about it. Everything will be fine.
Commercial's over?
Oh.
I never agreed to this.
How's that for timing?
Hi, welcome back. I'm Jes B.
Isn't
and
she also a
today
news
we have
reporter?
The Founder here
I
with
remember
us.
seeing her before.
Yeah, and a singer.
First of all, is that your name, the founder?
Oh, I already saw this episode. It's part 1, a repeat.
Is there
Never mind.
any other?
You can call me
Yeah.
the founder.
It's showing it aired
Okay, so
last
cosmic
month.
energy helmets.
When is part 2, and
That's
what was the
you
tech?
offer.
He's supposed to come on again this month. As for the tech, they didn't show it. She's supposed to go to their city for part
As you
2.
already mentioned, to do things they never would have thought were possible. When was the last time, Jes B, you received a miracle?
Interesting.
I'm not sure.
Cosmic
It depends
energy
on what
elements?
You, call a
You believe
miracle,
that?
I
right?
don't know. That's
Some
what she's
say life
supposed to see in
itself is a
part
miracle.
2.
Very good.
Who the fuck is that?
Life itself is a
Is that-
miracle. However,
Polo
there's another
and
stage of
Nay?
life where you can have access to the
What the hell are they
miracle
doing
power
all the
that
way
is
out
life
here?
on demand.
Is that the Polo you used to work with?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in about a month, and he's all the way out here.
Wake me up when you're done.
Polo! Is that you, man? You and Nay?
Hey, Mike. Yep. It's us.
What are you guys doing all the way out here?
First of all, how you been?
I'm good. What's up?
All right, so, Nay, she was on her way to visit some relatives on planet Octosis, and we were passing by. I figured you might be stationed here, so I just wanted to stop by and say hello.
All right, well, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
We were thinking maybe she could drop me off, pick me up on the way back.
Oh, you want to step inside?
If that's not a hassle.
You didn't want to go with her?
It's her relatives, and with everything that happened.
Oh, yeah, I see. How is she doing? She saw the stream too, right?
Yeah, she did. She's doing okay.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Nay. Sorry about everything that happened.
It's fine. Things, they happen. That's why I'm going to visit my relatives, to update them on everything.
Yeah, you can't tell them everything, right?
Oh, no, definitely not. Just the basics.
Unless you're super busy, we can just...
No, sure. You can stay. We are supposed to be on high alert for the next 74 hours. But, sure. Why not? How long will you be?
It will be no more than 2 hours.
Okay, Polo. It may not look good for me having company at this time, but...
I'm not just any person. I used to work with you guys. It's not like I'm anyone unknown to the system.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that. You guys, give me a minute. Let me head to the control room and send out the tube. Polo, you can meet me there on the other end.
Okay. Thanks, Mike. See you there.
Hey, Nay. Wishing you and your family blessings. Me and Polo, we'll have a good time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Thank you, Mike.
Can't believe I'm doing this.
I really appreciate it, Polo. This will really give me closure.
Yeah, you still remember all the details, right?
Yes, I'm ready. You just need to find a way to deactivate the shield.
I will, and I have a plan. I'll have to watch closely and memorize the code as he puts it in to deactivate it and hope that it's the same for the shield.
And what if he doesn't? What's your plan B?
Then I will keep pressing to find another way. I actually have a few plans.
Okay, I trust you know what you're doing.
But, Nay. Listen to me closely. When you get to the planet, whatever you do, don't land. If that's the last thing you do, don't do it. You know what happened to the 5 when they landed?
Yes, I know, Polo. I saw the stream too, remember?
Yeah, but they seem to be very intelligent. The planet seems intelligent. It's extremely dangerous. Just go there, stay hovering. Check out the hole, whatever else you plan to do, and alert me when you're done.
I understand, Polo. There's nothing to worry about. Do you trust me?
Yes, I do.
Then just let me do this and don't ruin it. You just do your part and I'll do mine.
The tube terminal is being requested from Station 5. Would you like me to connect?
Yes, Gal. Connect it.
Be safe. Nay, remember, 7:40. Be ready.
I will. Thank you again for doing this.
Just come back safe. Is all I want.
Galactitube terminal is now connected. You may proceed to quarantine Station 5.
Long time since you've been at a quarantine station, huh?
Yeah.
Miss it?
Huh. This is nice. Did they upgrade?
Yep. Our stations are made of a new alloy material. Kybertanium? I think that's its name. Or something like that.
Yeah, this is nice. I can't see myself doing this again, though. But it's good to visit back. Thanks again for allowing me to stay.
Sure. Not a problem. Watch your step.
Polo is now on Station 5. I can signal to disconnect the tube whenever you are ready.
Go ahead. Disconnect it. Afterwards, head to the latest saved coordinates. And on our way there, go into invisible mode.
Okay. I am waiting for Station 5's tube deactivation.
Give me a hug, man.
How about you? You still liking the job?
I'm still here, ain't I? If I didn't, I wouldn't be. Oh, she's waiting. Let me deactivate and contract the tube.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Just following the proper precautions. You know how this goes.
What? You don't want me to see?
If you don't mind.
No. Sure. I'll turn my head.
You used to do the same thing to me. Remember? When I was first starting out?
Yeah, we all do it. It's a good thing to be safe.
That should do it. Tube connect deactivated. You can look now.
Station 5 tube connect has been deactivated. I am now contracting the tube. Afterwards, I will head to the most recent saved coordinates. Do you want me to go into invisible mode now or on our way there?
Do it halfway on our way there.
Tube connect is now contracted. We are on our way to the latest saved coordinates. I will shift to invisible mode shortly.
I hope you don't use the same code for all the functions here.
Actually, I do.
Why? Shouldn't you mix them up? I remember having at most 10.
Nah, it's just me. No one's breaking in. Come on in.
Is it? okay if I use the bathroom?
Of course. It's right there. When you're done, just heading through here.
All right, thanks. Okay, Polo, come on. Think. I need to get the code. What should I do? Okay.
Oh, gosh, he's calling already? What's wrong? Hey!
I wasn't able to get the code, but the good news is he does use the same code. So he says to deactivate the shield. But I have another plan. I'm in the bathroom now, and I saw it. The deactivator for the shield is also in the control room.
And so, what's your plan?
The plan is I'm going to hide my recorder in the control room. It will be facing the screen as he enters the code. So I'm going to need you to come back so he can reactivate the tube. It'll capture him as he puts it in.
So you need for me to come back right now?
Yes. Say that you need to speak with me, and I'll come back through the tube to the ship. I already have the recorder set up, and it should capture him putting in the code, doing the reactivation, and then you can just give me the number.
Why don't I just send it to you?
It doesn't matter, but we have to make it believable, which is why I'm going to come back onto the ship.
Okay, I can do that. Right now? Or do you want me to wait a little bit?
Come back now. You're still close.
Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
All right. Oh, remember, watch for the code as he puts it in. The recording will be automatically sent to the ship screen.
Okay, I'll watch closely. Gal, take us back to Station 5, like before, and request Tube Connect.
To request Tube Connect, the ship needs to be invisible.
Yes, go back into visible mode. We'll revert back when we return.
We are now in visible mode, heading to Station 5. I will request Tube Connect upon arriving.
All right, please. Don't let him be in the control room. Come on. All right. Perfect. All right. Where do I put it? Right here will do. Nay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's up. Can you see it on the screen? You're on your way.
Yes, I see it. We're almost there. Actually, you're going to need to move the camera a little bit to the left or right. He might be in the way where I can't see.
All right, I'll try.
Where are you going? You walked past it.
I'll be right back.
Fix the camera first.
I'm just checking to see where he is. I don't want him to walk in on me.
No, absolutely not. Where's the couple?
How's that? That's the best I can do.
Still too much in the center, Polo.
There's no more room. Any further and he'll spot it. Just keep watch, record it. Have Gal help you.
Gal, can you see the control room I have on the screen?
Yes, Nay.
This is important. Whenever Mike comes in and enters the code for the Tube Connect, I need you to record it, even if he is blocking the camera. I need you to do your best to decipher the code as he puts it in.
Due to the angle of the camera, it appears as if his body will block, at least partially, the view.
Yes, I know. That's why I need you to analyze it as best you can, in case he does. Listen to the sounds, observe the nearby reflections, the positions of his body, or anything else you can think of as he enters the code to decipher it.
Yes, Nay, I can do this. This should be rather simple.
What does he eat if someone always has to carry him around? Can't even speak properly other than
What did you
cry.
do? Take a dump?
Who's that over there sleeping?
Oh, yeah, that's Janet, my girlfriend. Just like you, she's not supposed to be here. Janet, this is Polo.
You said he's the one you're always talking about?
Yeah, it's him. We used to work the same shift.
Hi. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry.
You don't have to turn your head, man. She lives and breathes nudity. I would be too, but I'm on the job. I just don't want to get caught trying to chase down an alien or an intruder in the nude.
Or even have one chase you.
It might mistake your head for your head.
But you'll be on the ship. It's not like they can see through it.
Yeah, the ship is nice. It's kind of like a suit in and of itself. But I'm kind of surprised the suits we have aren't nude suits. We have the tech. We can stay warm and protected with just our force fields, complete bare skin and all, like a second, but invisible skin. We could have evolved to no longer need clothing.
Well, we're still evolving, but that's a good point, I guess. Maybe it's just something we got used to.
Yeah, could be an aesthetics thing too. So, how have you been, man? Hey, you see those cameras up there in the corners and all around the ship? They're recording everything.
The boss?
Yep.
They didn't do that when I was working. Fuck. Does that mean they can see and hear us right now?
It's new, but look, you see those things I have near them?
Those spherical things?
Yeah, they modify and recreate everything before it reaches them. It modifies everything, so nothing unusual appears on the ship. Such as you and Janet.
Oh, so they can't see or hear us?
Nope. It only projects me, and if I need to, it makes up stuff on the fly based on what I would most likely do.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know devices like these existed.
Yeah. I was debating if I wanted to tell you.
I remember before. They used to allow visitors.
Yeah, but they're getting more strict. And it's because of this particular quarantine. It's more serious. They're still trying to figure out what happened, and they want to keep it secret. So only the top, trustworthy people are selected. But I wouldn't let you guys on the ship if you weren't trustworthy. But I hope they wouldn't think I'm not by letting you.
So what was all that in the beginning? You being concerned about me coming on the ship?
Well, technically, I'm not allowed to have anyone here.
I understand.
So, what's going on with you and Nay? Are you guys dating or what?
Oh, no. We're just friends.
You guys are still friends? Ugh, that's insane. Years back, I remember you saying you had a crush on her. Did she get married or something?
No, nothing's really changed, but that's when we first got to Galactica. Since then,
you guys never kissed or anything?
Nah, we're just friends. We just share the Galactica and expeditions. That's about it.
What are you guys chatting about?
About Polo and his once biggest crush, Nay.
The one who was on the ship?
Yeah, she dropped him off for a couple hours. She's gonna visit family on planet Octosis. He shares a galactic ship with her.
But we're just friends. We like it that way.
Scoot over, I'm up now. That's also not the one whose kid was on the planet, was it?
Oh, Janet. Janet.
You told her?
Yeah, I showed her the stream.
The statues. That's some fucked up shit.
I thought I specifically told you not to tell anyone.
I know, sorry, it slipped. Can I have a sip of your water? Thanks. So was that her?
Yeah, that's her. Janet asked what planet we were quarantining, and I just had to.
Well, that's between you two. I don't...
Now, who the hell is... Oh, it's Nay. She's back. Did she change her mind or forget something?
I don't know. Oh. She's calling me now.
Hey, Polo, I need to speak with you real quick. Can you head back to the ship? Just for a few minutes.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's personal. I just need to speak with you.
All right. Yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. Must be something. I'll see what she wants and be right back.
Okay. Let me go and reconnect the tube.
I kind of like her. Is she bi?
I don't know.
All right, Gal. He should be coming to put in the code at any moment now. Get ready to record and watch closely.
I am already set, Nay.
Good. There he is, and... fuck! He's in front of the recorder!
It's okay. I should be able to decipher it by his bodily positions as he puts it in. I am also recording the video for any further analysis if necessary.
What? Haven't you seen a puss before?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be looking.
It's fine. Would you like me to close my legs?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I can if you want.
No, you do whatever you want. I don't live here.
Okay, just let me know. As you can see, I like to be as comfortable and free as possible.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hey, Polo. It's connecting now. You can head out whenever you're ready.
All right. I'll be right back.
There you go with your woman spreading.
I like my space. And my flower does too.
Janet, I could have lost my job and possibly been put into prison if it were someone else.
It slipped. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh shit.
We lucked out because it's Polo. He won't say anything, but you can't speak of it again.
Yeah, I know. My lips are closed. Except the ones you fervently adore.
Comedian.
Gal, can you decipher the code he put in?
I can make out the first 7 characters, but the last 2 are up in the air.
What are the first 7?
Polo is on his way. He should be arriving on the ship within 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
The first 7 characters are T, U, B, U, J, P, O. The last 2 are a toss-up between the first being either $, £, asterisk, or %. And the last one, any character. Due to his position change during his input for the last 2, I was unable to decipher them, and for the last one, it can be any possible letter, number, or symbol available on the machine.
Good job. Nay, so, were you able to get the code? Oh, I see it right on the screen. Fuck! He's in the way.
I told you! But Gal was able to decipher most of it by his bodily positions.
How much of it?
I am certain it is a 9-character sequence. By the video, I was able to decipher the first 7. The 8th is a toss-up between $, £, asterisk, or %. The last one I was not able to decipher, so it can be any possible character available on the machine.
What's the first 7?
T, U, B, U, J, P, O.
Huh.
Anything familiar? Do you think you could guess the rest?
That's a lot of combinations. I doubt I have time to try them all. Might give an alert, lockdown, after so many tries.
T-U-B. Tube. Maybe it has something to do with Tube Connect? Do you think it's random, or...?
I doubt it's random. If it's 9 digits, I think he'd put something in he'd remember. Tub. U, Taboo, J, P, O.
Is there something in his name or someone he knows with U, J, P, or O?
I can't think of anything.
Gal, are you sure there's no other way to try to decipher the last 2 digits?
By the video alone, it appears not, but I am looking into other possibilities.
What about by the sound? When he presses the buttons? Don't they give off a slightly different sound due to their location and how they're pressed?
Yes, they do, and I have already tried this. The sound from the control room cancels out the slight differences, not to mention the limited audio capacity of the recording device.
I have an idea. Let's disconnect Tube Connect right now. That way, we can get him to do it again.
I should have left it there. Camera's right here.
Damn it. We're wasting time, Polo. I should already be on the planet.
We can't go any faster than what we're already doing.
Oh, wait. Tube. No, that won't work.
Hey, Polo, you coming back? Is everything okay?
Yeah, just give us a few more minutes and I'll be back down.
Oh, all right. Take your time.
You know, he puts the code in twice to disconnect and reconnect the tube. The first time, when he was disconnecting, I was in the room with him. He didn't let me see. If he's not there right now, I may be able to sneak back down and put the camera up before he comes back.
And what if he's waiting there or comes in while you're doing it? That would be our only and last shot.
That's the risk. Or we can go with your idea and I plant it and quickly come back to the ship. Then we disconnect and then he might see me coming back to the ship again.
Gosh, we have to do something, Polo. Are you sure I can't just zoom through the shield? They won't follow me on the planet if it's quarantined, right?
Yes, they'll follow you. Stop the ship. You'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble.
You should quickly go down and put up the camera.
How about if I'm not able to set up the camera before he arrives, I'll alert you and you can come down to the station. We can say you wanted to visit. You can meet his girlfriend, Janet. That's the way we have 2 possible chances.
Janet? Someone else is there?
Yeah, his girlfriend, Janet, is there.
Isn't that illegal?
For where he's at, yes.
I guess if that's the only way, we can give it a try. So you go down now, and if you are able to set up the camera, I'll stay. But if not, I come down.
Yeah.
Okay. And is the time and everything for the deactivation still the same?
What time is it now? Yeah. Let's make it the same time. 20 minutes. Only if you don't have to come down. But if you do, we'll push everything back by 10.
That means I should only be there for a max of 10 minutes.
Unless you want to stay longer.
No.
Okay. So those will be our 2 options as backups to each other.
And after all this, what if Gal is still unable to decipher the code?
Then, I guess we tried. Or maybe you can come back to the station again.
No, I don't want to keep coming back, Polo. I want to get to the planet as soon as possible. And you're right, it would start to seem strange. Let's make sure we make this work, and try to place the recorder at the perfect position this time, and keep seeing if you can figure out the last 2 characters. You know him better than both of us.
Okay. So, are we ready?
Yes. And put your audio on, set it to me so I can hear everything.
Actually, that's a good idea. It's on now. You should hear everything.
Okay, perfect.
I'm heading down now.
Please, let this work.
Let me head to the control room and see what those two are up to.
What'd she come back for?
I don't know. Maybe something to do with her family? Let me go see if he's really coming back.
No, please don't let it be in the control room.
Ugh, this has to work the second time. Gal, you're a mega computer. You should be able to guess it.
We will see.
Oh, good. He's not here.
Okay, hurry and set up the camera. Make sure he doesn't see you.
I'm going over to the spot now.
Oh, you're back. I was just coming to check on you guys. Was everything okay?
Damn it!
Oh, yeah, it was just personal stuff. Hey, is it okay if Nay comes down? She wanted to see you and Janet.
Come on, Polo. Why'd you tell her Janet was here? What are you trying to do, get me fired?
Oh, I didn't know you didn't want her to know. And she's trustworthy like me. She's not going to tell anyone.
For Nay, it's fine. Anyone else, it would be a definite no. What happened? Is she not visiting family? And how long is she staying?
Oh, no. She's still going to visit. She said she'll only be like 10 minutes.
All right. Is she on her way now, or...?
Yeah, any minute. She'll be down. Hey, I got to use the bathroom again.
Again? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll wait for Nay.
Okay, thanks.
I'll be back, Gal. Wish me luck. Actually, Gal, before I go, I have another idea. Disconnect the tube after I arrive on the station.
May I ask why?
This is so we can get him to put the code in twice, to reconnect it and then disconnect after I leave. This way, you will have 2 chances to decipher the code. But don't completely disconnect it, just so that he has to put it in to reconnect it at its base. And when he reconnects it, you automatically reconnect too.
Good thinking. I will do just that. Disconnect and reconnect the tube, as well as be ready to record and decipher the times he puts in the code.
Thank you. All right. I'm heading down now.
Hey, Nay. Can I have a hug?
Sure.
Again, I'm sorry about everything.
Yeah, like I said, shit happens. Where's Polo?
Oh, in the bathroom. You wanted to meet Janet? She's in here.
Well, yeah, both of you. And maybe see what it's like here on the station before I leave?
Come on, right this way. I told Polo, since it's you, you're welcome to come down. Anyone else, it would have been a hard no.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
This is my space. And that beautiful specimen you see there is Janet.
Oh, you're nude.
You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no. It's her body. Hi, I'm Nay.
Janet.
You can have a seat if you want.
Sure.
Sorry to hear about what happened on the planet.
Huh?
Oops.
She's the only one I told. Nay.
It's okay, thank you. Actually, the more people, I think, who know, the better. I think the terrible thing is how it all happened. Any other scenario, I think, would have been better.
Hey, Nay. I'm heading out now. I'm putting up the recorder. It's up.
Okay, well, I think I better go to visit my relatives now. I just wanted to say hi. This is a nice place.
What? You're leaving already?
Chill a bit. What's the rush?
Hey, guys.
Nay is trying to leave us already. I think she's intimidated by Janet.
No, I'm not.
You sure you don't want to stay a little longer?
I guess I can stay a few more minutes.
Seat.
So, now that the statues are out of the bag, Nay knows that Janet knows. What do you think about them? What do you think they are?
Me?
Any of you. How about you, Polo?
Well, for one, I think they're dangerous, intelligent, a little unpredictable.
Do you think they evolved on the planet, or...?
I don't know. I would assume so.
They're too fucking slow to have come from elsewhere.
What about you, Nay?
Well, I don't know what they are, but I don't think we should just quarantine it. I think we should continue to study them, figure out how or if they evolved, and maybe even explore more of the planet.
You don't think they did that already?
No.
Do you have any theories?
Hey, Nay, you're not going to be late, are you? What time did you say you were going to meet them?
They should be expecting me in 45 minutes, so yeah, I am running a little late.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to keep you.
Oh, no, it's fine. I wanted to see you guys, but yeah, I should get going.
You need justice for your kid. That's what you need.
Thank you, Janet. I hope so, one day.
Oh, Nay? Polo once told me he had a crush on you.
Oh my god, just go on Nay. He's just kidding.
On me? Really? Is that true, Polo?
That's not exactly what I said.
That you guys never...
About the crush thing?
Me and Polo have a good relationship, and it's strictly friend-based.
Yeah. And that was long ago. We like each other as friends.
I just wanted to put it out there. You can go now.
Well, okay, guys. It was nice meeting you. I really should get going. Is the tube connect open?
Yeah, it should be. Just head on through and I'll disconnect it when you give me the signal.
See you soon, Nay.
Okay. Bye, guys. Perfect. Good job, gal.
Nice lady. Still kind of feel sorry for her.
Yeah, it's sad.
Hey, the tube isn't connected?
It should have been. Let me reconnect it for you. Wait right here. I'll be right back.
Hey, Nee, I'll give Polo my contact info. Maybe we can go to the park together sometime.
Sure. That's fine.
Huh. That's weird. Should have already been connected. You're set. It's connected.
Thank you. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Nay.
Yes. Okay. Everything's still on schedule. Delay by 10 minutes. Me? I know. I just know you're still with us. Somewhere on the planet.
Welcome back aboard, Nay.
Thank you, gal. Good job on disconnecting the tube. Do you have the first video?
Yes, I do.
Any luck?
Not yet.
Display the live recording on the screen.
Displayed.
Okay, go ahead and disconnect. He should be putting the code in for the third time. Remember to record it.
Will do. Disconnecting tube connect. Disconnected.
And there he is! It's still in the way. Are you recording?
Yes, I am. And after he disconnects, do you wish to head to the previous coordinates?
Yes, but continue to pay attention as he puts the code in. We need to decipher it as soon as possible.
That is not a problem. I am now analyzing the first video. As you can see on the screen, Mike is now putting the code in to disconnect.
And he is still in the way, unfortunately.
Yes, but hopefully not too much where I am unable to decipher it.
What you see here are protests outside of the new gene mixing zoo Zuria.
They're still protesting? I need a break.
For context, Zuria is the new zoo, filled with life forms of all kinds, but instead mixed in ways you would never find in nature. You can see here, a horse mixed with a snake. They even have creatures mixed with up to 5 different life forms. Take a look at this. I'll let you make out what it is.
Ew. Ugh.
We have 2 protests going on here. What you see here on the right are the normal animal and human rights groups. They feel, since they are completely new life forms, then new and proportionally mixed environments should be created for them, and that it is unethical to keep them in such small cages, especially many who seem to have been mixed with humans. As for it having human-animal hybrids, there's no evidence for this. The Zuria employees say they are part chimpanzee. A counter-argument by the pro-Zuria groups is that zoos are safer than perhaps forcing them to survive in the wild, which is perhaps a harsher environment. The other argument the living rights groups say is that many of them do not survive after mixing, which in a sense harms them. This is indeed true. It has been reported hundreds, perhaps even more, have died or were short-lived due to the mixing. On the other end here are those protesting the dangers of creating and mixing Taurus's life forms, most of which were brought from Earth. They feel in a similar manner as the robots who killed many people years ago, that these life forms may be intelligent enough to escape and kill many people, even all other life forms. As for now, there has been no incidences at Zuria. Let's hope it stays that way.
Why must humans insist on making my job harder? No incidents, Zuria. We approved you for a reason, so make it work. What the fuck is taking them so long?
Rin, security headquarters.
Well, how far are we into the process?
We got backed up on a few things, but definitely in less than 45 minutes. I'll be contacting you and everyone.
Okay, just let me know.
Okay, so me and Polo, we're walking towards it. Remember, this is a completely new planet. Polo touches it.
Was that the first alien you saw there?
Yeah.
Why would you touch it?
I didn't know I wouldn't be able to get my hand out.
They were like water, or maybe even air, but they didn't look like it at all. They looked solid.
Well, that's why I didn't think my hand would go through and get stuck.
How did it get stuck if they were like water or air?
That's when they would harden. The bio team said it's like a homeostasis thing. When something touches it, it seeks to mimic the material's hardness. But itself is still the same material.
So that's why I couldn't get my hand back out.
And it traumatized him. Maybe that's why you quit.
No, that's not it. I was just ready to move on.
A bubblegum creature. How do you get it off?
That part you don't want to know.
For what it's worth, hopefully my mistake proved a lesson for you, Mike. He was the newcomer at the time.
It did, actually. I learned to be more cautious, that's for sure.
You guys killed the creature, didn't you?
We don't think so.
Yeah, we hope we didn't.
Yeah, you guys killed it. Y'all should be in jail.
We were ordered to...
Suggested?
To do what we did. So we had all the permission, but we don't think we killed it.
Sure.
We will soon be arriving at the saved coordinates, going into invisible mode now.
All right, good. What's the status? Are you able to decipher the code yet?
For both recordings?
Yes!
I have not been able to have any success as of yet, but let me check again, starting with the first video. I'm sorry, Nay, but for the first recording, Mike is still in a position where I am unable to view or retrieve the last two characters. However, it did confirm my original inferences of the first 7 characters of the first recording.
And for the second one, you have to get this gal. Use all the resources you can.
I am now reanalyzing the second recording. I'm very sorry, Nay. It is unfortunate that I am unable to decipher the last 2 characters, even with these 2 new recordings.
You're kidding me?
I am not.
You deciphered the first 7? How the hell aren't you able to decipher the last 2? He can't be in the exact same position for all 3 of them.
This is just one of those unfortunate circumstances.
Did you examine by his movements?
Yes.
By the sound?
Yes.
By the lights, the reflections, and the shadows?
Yes, Nay. I have tried all possible ways in accordance with my abilities. Due to the limits of the recording device and my inferential capabilities, I am unable to decipher the remaining of the code.
Damn it! What am I going to do now? I just wanted proof. I just wanted closure. Maybe Polo can just guess the code. Do you know how many tries he has?
From what he mentioned, the moment he puts in a false code, there may be an alert. The alert would ruin it for the both of you.
Which characters are most likely? Can you give a probability range?
Unfortunately, I cannot. Actually...
Then what am I supposed to do? You're a freaking mega computer. Find a way, somehow, to get us back to the planet.
Actually, what I was going to say
Can't
was...
you just...
I think I may have deciphered the code.
You got it? Really?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, thank God, you're amazing! What is it?
You may be surprised, but it is rather obvious.
Okay. Tell me, so I can relay it to Polo.
I would like to give you a hint. Move the first letter back 1 letter.
I need it quick, gal.
It will be quick.
The first letter T. Do you mean to change it to an S? And for the second one too? For all of them? Gal? T would be S, U would be T, B, A, U would be T. Station?
That is correct.
So the last two characters would be number 5?
You got it.
Wow, that is so obvious. How did we not guess this? How did you not guess it immediately? You're a freaking mega computer.
Some things are simpler than they are complicated, and sometimes we assume things are more complicated than they really are.
How certain are you that this is the code?
The chances of all of them equaling station are almost little to none. I am about 95% certain that is the hidden code, which would make the full code $TUBUJPO$6. Because on the screen, those are the buttons directly after £, and 5 in a similar manner as they are with the previous 7 characters.
Okay, and you are certain?
Yes, nay. Of all the possibilities, this one seems the most likely.
Okay, I'm going to trust you. You're an ultra mega computer. You better get this right.
I'm rather embarrassed I didn't decipher it more quickly. But as I mentioned, assuming complexity when there is simplicity makes simple things unnecessarily complex.
Okay, please let this work. Polo, can you hear me? We have the code. The last two characters are $sign and 6. The full code is every character after the letters and symbols in the sequence station number 5, which is 9 characters.
Do you mind if I use your bathroom again?
What the hell? What's this, like the 3rd or 4th time?
Just let him go. Maybe he does some private bathroom stuff.
Like what?
I don't know. What do you guys do in the bathroom? Use your imagination.
I just gotta go. Guys, I'll be right back.
I doubt it's what you're thinking.
He likes the tap water. He has one of those round things and is blowing bubbles into the shower.
Sure.
All right, hey, I'm in the bathroom. Did Gal figure it out?
Yes, it's station number 5, but every character after it. Change the S to T, the T to U, and so on.
Oh, that's obvious. So the last two, $sign and 6.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Nay, I know we still have 10 more minutes, but can you be ready in 5? I don't want to be in here too long or come back too often.
Yes, I'm already at the coordinates. All I need to do is shift into pen mode.
Okay, do it now. I'm going to enter the code in exactly 5 minutes. This puts us at 5 minutes early, but everything else will stay the same.
Okay, got it. Gal, shift the ship into pen mode.
You have to get into the center of the ship.
I'm doing that now. Shift to pen mode and watch for any openings in the shields connected to Station 5. Once one opens up, shoot straight through as fast as you can, because we will have limited time.
Gotcha. Pen mode is now being activated.
Station number 5. Should have been guessed that. Nay, before I put it in, how sure is Gal of the code? I can't risk an alert.
95%.
Oh, that's good enough for me.
Me too.
Hey, Polo! You okay in there?
Quiet, just let him blow his bubbles.
Yeah, I'll be out in a few.
Don't get caught, Polo. Remember, you have to do it twice.
Yeah, I know. Let's make sure he's not coming. Okay, I'm about to do it. Are you ready?
We all set, Gal?
Yes. Pen mode, invisible mode, on watch for an opening to any of the connected shields, and ready to pass through immediately after its deactivation.
Okay, perfect. Yes, we're all set.
Keep in mind, there's still a 5% chance it doesn't work. In that case, nothing will likely happen.
Yes, we know. Just try anyway. We have faith.
Alright, get ready within 10 seconds.
Hal, this better work.
I'm 95% optimistic.
Okay, Station 5. T, U, B, U, J, P, O, $6. Deactivate now. Come on. Come on.
Shield Sector 456 has been deactivated.
What the hell?
Is that from the control room?
Yeah.
We have an opening. Brace yourself. Passing through in 3, 2, 1.
What happened?
It looks like the shield was deactivated.
Shield Sector 456 has been reactivated.
Hey, Drake, Tara, what happened? Did any of you deactivate the shield?
Hello, Mike. Nah, it wasn't me. What happened? It showed it came from your station.
Well, what happened? I heard...
My station? I didn't deactivate anything. Tara?
Yeah, Mike. Mine is clear. It's showing your station. Did you accidentally deactivate it?
No, I wasn't even in the control room. Check to see if everything's all in the clear. Make sure there isn't anything that's passed through.
Mine is clear. Picking up nothing on my end.
Same here. Maybe it was some malfunction with the system. I'll contact the others to see if anything happened with their shield. I'll be right back.
Okay, do that.
Is everything okay? The shield was deactivated?
Yeah, they said it came from my station.
That's weird.
Could it have been the statues? They're really smart, you know, and we're not that far away from them.
Are you joking?
No, I'm serious.
They can't fly, and we're too far away from the planet. We'd have to land. It's probably something to do with the other stations, or the system itself. I gotta log this. Give me a minute.
Everything's still secure, right?
Yeah, we didn't pick up anything. Just this little glitch.
All right, well, I'm going back in. If you see any of those creatures, I'm calling my girlfriend to get me out of here.
We're good, Janet.
It looks like we made it, Nay. We made it through without a scratch.
Ah, finally! Wow, it's like we're in a huge dome.
The huge dome is the quarantine shield.
And down there is the planet. Head towards it, slowly. For now, stay in ped mode to minimize any subwave disturbances.
Will do. We should be arriving within 10 minutes.
Alrighty. That should do it.
Since when did they add extra logging requirement? I remember we just had one.
Actually, after this recent incident, everyone is more paranoid.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, Drake, what's up?
I talked to everyone and it seems it's just been our area. You still don't know what could have caused it?
Maybe a particle hitting the ship? I haven't a clue.
Did you log everything?
Yeah, everything's logged.
You're alone there, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Just me.
Because about an hour ago, we saw your station connecting with another ship.
Oh, that was just Nay and Polo, but they left. They just wanted to say hello.
Okay, well, we'll keep on the lookout.
All right, Drake. He asks too many questions.
I don't remember him.
New guy. Thinks he knows everything. Now I gotta go to the bathroom.
All right. I'll head back to the living room.
We are now officially within the atmosphere of the planet of statues. Would you like me to shift the ship back to expanded mode?
Yeah, but stay invisible. Everything appears to be the same. Nothing has changed, and no statues, it appears.
Which area would you like to go to first?
Go to the place where we landed, the hill. Do you remember which one?
Sure. I have highlighted the one we have landed on the first time. Do you remember?
Yes. Now I remember.
I'm assuming you do not wish to land?
That is correct, Gal. Never land. Only stay hovering.
We are now above the hill. How close would you like to go to it?
Move down till you're about 70 feet above it, and then do a scan.
One moment. We are now 70 feet above the hill, starting my scan. As before, the surface below increases to an unspecified density. There is no life or ship detectable.
All right. Now move down to 30 feet. I want to see if we can see the hole from that location.
Lowering now.
Stop. Just like in the display, I can see the hole.
Yes, it appears as if the light is being warped in a special way towards this spot. However, the moment we move away, the view disappears.
Okay, now take me to the hole. The exact coordinates that were sent to you by Selena.
Heading there now.